I? Good, good. Modules. I never really noticed what the discussion forum was, at the very beginning. Like as a student, I've been in, Moodle and a couple other LMS systems where I've used discussion forums, but I wasn't as aware of Canvas's version when I first started my courses and started transcribing them. So a lot of times I'd still keep my discussions very verbal, but again, I sometimes will have students who can't make it to class who I know have great opinions and wonderful perspectives, and being able to ensure that they have access to those conversations. I also like being able to set this up so that they can have a group discussion across classes. So even if I have students who are not all in the same hour with me, they can at least have a common discussion. Okay. So let's say students. Oh, can I not say that? I'm getting ahead of myself, people. Hope you forgive me for that. Try this one more time. And then we'll look at it from the student point of view. Great. All right, so that one, that's the 3-point one, so we're good there. And I can make the discussion thing for grades and posts and points and whatnot. Good. So let's look at least the first two activities in this lesson module as a student. I don't know. There we go. So this is the home page, same as the modules page, really. And as a teacher, I've already activated, you saw me publish the course already. So let's see, sorry for that news update. So I'm a student, I'm going through. I do have sound, but for some reason it didn't want to come through at the moment. So I'll have to fix that. That happens too sometimes. I might have just not unlocked a software feature on that one. But again, you can fix that, get a video instruction. So again, students are reading their instructions. We go to pages. Let's see if we can do this. Great, I'm on pages. There's the industrial boom lesson. Nice. And you can add, pictures and everything in here as well, make it a lot more visual. Happy to show that real quick as well if we want. There we are. So if I'm a student doing that, and then, as I told you, very easy to copy and paste. But if I'm asking them, hey, what are we learning? Today we are learning about ... They'll use that information from above. They submit it. And then they can see their answers right there submitted. Done. Let's go next. Students can mark their assignments as done as well. I like that. Seems like that was a new little update I just noticed. I didn't notice that in the fall, the way that popped up on me. Next item on the list, I have my wonderful thing. Hey, what do you know about the Industrial Revolution? Okay, I like that. Maybe Maybe I do want a picture in here. I'll leave my student view. Let's take a look. Let's add a picture real quick. See if we want to make it a little more dramatic. So maybe I've given my instructions, but I need just a little bit of separation here. For example, maybe between the directions and the assignment. So maybe I will upload a maybe I'll upload a picture here. Got a million things open in the background. There they are. Maybe I'll do this one right here. Oh, here I am fooling around again. I get closed out when I minimize my screen for just a second. There we go. Yeah, I'll just go and do that. Let's try that one more time. Let's get it, upload a nice little picture. We're gonna, oof, we'll use that one there. Yeah. And we'll see. That might be a little too big for a moment, but see how it comes out. No, it seems like it's going to come out all right. So might have a little imagery here. You can show them. So as they, start learning, hey, what was the Industrial Revolution about? Maybe they don't have a lot of stuff, but now they're seeing these kids on this machine and they're like, oh, something's up here. So they come down here, they can answer ACE answer. Submit. Work is done. And then I can come up here to my discussion post. There we go. Come down here. Oh, hit my things again. Let's try that again. There we go. Post my response, and there we are. And so looks like Mike, you can respond. Response. And then, whether you're a teacher with high school, middle school kids, or a trainer with adults, college kids, you can monitor this, develop that culture of appropriateness, even on the work culture, got to keep it at work appropriate. So when you're done with that, you go back. There we go. And then what I'm going to do just real quick, let you see the rest of this. So students come through, they get their instructions. I was actually going to set this up. I'm going to be, reorganizing the instructions. I'm going to be getting rid of this little historical context section here as well that we also had on that other page. Don't need it. I did have a video here last year. It was cool, but ended up not fitting in. So I'm actually getting rid of the video because sometimes too much media is a distraction. So you don't want to just throw media in there just to have it. And then directions. So I would mainly just get rid of everything else, keep the directions here, put my video instructions. We'll go on to the next item. And even though you see a lot of modules, I break them up just so that students can have bite-sized chunk assignments. It looks like I lost the information here. Oh, I hadn't taken the due date off yet. So yeah, if something's due and students miss their assignment, this is what they see. So you can time things off for employees and students. But for this assignment here, this was a primary document, very short, simple, high school, middle school level type text. And students go through, answer the question. They can have the option to do video, audio recording, or just a quick text entry. Same thing, go through. So just got to get rid of those due dates like we were seeing on the other little activities I was working on. So as I go through, you can see they have a checklist of what they've done. When we clicked our checklist there, we get down. Hopefully it'll let me at least in here. There we go. And I would be changing this up as well, giving them clearer instructions, video instructions, clear written instructions, and answer their lesson question of the day. Looks like I have it set up for them to do an ACE question, but I don't have the ACE thing set up for them. So these are little things that, got to be adjusted. And the funny thing is, next year I'll be doing it again. That's just kind of how it goes. It's as a trainer, as a teacher, it's a constant update, and it's how it's how we like to do it. So thank you very much for taking your time. I know this is very in depth, just looking at a couple activities, but I hope you've been able to take into consideration what I've shown you, what I have to offer, and I want to thank you very much.